Our topic is His First Flight, Week 1, Lesson 2, Reading Selection 1.1, Language Study, Word Classes, Parts of Speech. Objectives are students will be able to identify and use parts of speech such as nouns, verbs, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, preposition, conjunction, and interjection in a range of texts accurately and meaningfully. What does part of speech mean? Each part of speech explains not what the word is, but how the word is used. Either it is used as a noun, or a pronoun, or an adjective, or a verb. The job a word does in a sentence is called parts of speech. Here is the poem about the parts of speech. Every name is called a noun as field and fountain, street and town. In place of noun the pronoun stands as he and she can clap their hands. The adjective describes a thing as magic wand or bridal ring. The verb means action, something done, as read and write and jump and run. How things are done the adverbs tell, as quickly, slowly, badly, well. The preposition shows relation, as in the street or at the station. Conjunctions join in many ways, sentences, words or phrase and phrase. The interjection cries out hark, I need an exclamation mark. Here is the noun. Noun is a naming word. A noun names a person, place or thing. Person, mother, doctor, friend, nurse, teacher, thing, book, cup, hat, apple, car, grass, house, pet, place, yard, home, school, city, park, zoo. Common noun. Definition. A common noun names any one of a group or persons, places, things or ideas and is generally not capitalized. Examples: book, school, marker, computer and phone. Proper noun. A proper noun names a particular person, place, thing, idea and is capitalized. For example, Pencrest High School, Mac Computer and Channing Tatum. Cases of nouns. The boy noun is used as a subject, that's why it is called subject case. The boy is sitting. Object case. The teacher sent the boy. The boy is used as an object, that's why it is called an object case. Possessive case. The boy's work is nice, that's why it is called possessive case. Find the nouns. The lady went to the store yesterday. Lady and store, both of them are nouns. All she wanted was friendship, peace and love. Friendship, peace, love are nouns. M.S. Kyola is a great history teacher at Pencrest High School. Kyola, history and Pencrest are nouns. The movie was boring, but the popcorn was good. Movie and popcorn are nouns. Personal pronoun. A personal pronoun refers to the one speaking is first person, the one spoken to is second person, or the one being spoken to is third person. The person who is speaking is called first person. To whom we are talking, that person is called second person, and about whom we are talking, that person is called third person. First person, I, me, my, mine, we, us, ours, our. Second person, you, yours, your. Third person, he, him, his, she, her, hers, it, its, they, them, their, theirs. Look, I am good at reading. I is first person. You click the icon to open the game. You is second person. They are playing jump rope. They is third person. Demonstrative and interrogative pronouns. A demonstrative pronoun is used to point out a specific person, place, thing or idea. This, that, these, those. I think this paper is good enough. This is demonstrative pronoun, interrogative. An interrogative pronoun introduces a question: who, whom, which, what, whose. Who is in my class? Who is interrogative pronoun. Here is the glimpse of the pronoun: personal pronouns, indefinite pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns. What is an antecedent and what does it have to do with pronouns? Do you know what is an antecedent? Okay, I will tell you. An antecedent is the noun that the pronoun replaces. What is an antecedent? An antecedent is the noun that the pronoun replaces. That noun which is replaced by a pronoun is called an antecedent. Okay, find the pronouns. Her bag was bigger than her body. Her is pronoun. Their house was smaller than mine. Their and mine are pronouns. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. That was never my intention. I, your, and my are pronouns. Is this paper yours? Yours is pronoun. Okay, adjectives. A word that is used to modify or describe a noun or a pronoun is called an adjective. Green dice. Green is describing the dice. Dice is a noun and green is telling us more about dice. That's why green is called an adjective. Transparent ghost. Ghost is a noun. Transparent is describing the noun. That's why we call it as an adjective. Old man. Man is noun and old is telling us more about man. That's why it is called an adjective. Haunted house. House is noun and haunted is telling us more about the house. That's why it is called an adjective. Adjectives are words that describe or modify other words. Confused, sad, happy, baffled, worried, angry. They can identify or quantify another person or thing in the sentence. Adjectives are usually positioned before the noun or the pronoun that they modify. Okay, find the adjectives. Most people like democracy. Most is an adjective because it is describing their word people. She has less sugar than she needs. Sugar is noun and less is telling us about the sugar. That's why less is an adjective. He gave the correct answer. Answer is a noun and the word which describes the answer is an adjective and that word is correct. Correct is an adjective. Okay, here comes verb, a word that expresses action or otherwise helps to make a statement, action and linking. Every sentence must have a verb. Here comes action verbs, a verb that is used to express action or a state of being, texting, jumping, push, doing. She is exercising. Exercising is an action verb. Mom is helping Jack do his homework. Helping is an action verb. The boys are loading the bus. Loading is an action verb. Here comes the helping verbs. Helping verbs help the main verb express action or a state of being. What does helping means? To assist something. To assist the main verb. Examples: can, do, has, might, should, and could. Hey, you should put the toys in the box. Should is helping verb because it is assisting the main verb. Please, can you cut the cake now? Can is a helping verb because it is helping the main verb cut. Here comes the linking verbs. Link a noun or pronoun to an adjective. For example, he is shy. Is linking a pronoun with an adjective. She is pretty. Is linking a pronoun with an adjective. They are nice. Are is a linking verb which is connecting the pronoun with an adjective. Find the verbs. Leslie ran quickly into the room. Ran is verb. She was a friend of mine. Was is a verb. They are nice to me. Are is a verb. My grandmom always helps me complete my homework and turn in assignments. Helps and turn. Both of them are verbs. They assume that I cannot give a speech. Assume is a verb and cannot is also a verb. Nouns and verbs are the building blocks of sentences and English language. Here comes adverbs. A word that modifies or describes a verb, an adjective, or another word is called an adverb. Lots of them end in ly. Examples: there, up, here, down, yesterday, weekly, later, and fast. The girl is writing quickly. Quickly is adding something to the meaning of the verb. That's why it is called quickly is called adverb. It is going to rain. Tomorrow and weekly from now on. Tomorrow and weekly both are adding to the meaning of the verb. That's why they are called adverbs. Modifies or describes a verb or another adverb. Answer the questions. He ran quickly. How? She left yesterday. When? We went there. Where? It was too hot. To what degree or how much? Find the adverbs. He spoke quietly so he would not disturb anyone. Okay, quietly is an adverb. She ran fast. No one could compete. Fast is adverb. I will meet you there tomorrow. Tomorrow is adverb. She sang loudly and proudly. Loudly and proudly are adverbs. He studied hard for the test. Hard is an adverb. Here comes prepositions. A preposition shows a position relationship between two or more nouns or pronouns. She walked through the door into the room. Okay. Over, into, on, through, by, from, under, up, down, after, before, in and out. They are prepositions. Some common prepositions. Okay. Here are the some common prepositions which we are using in order to complete our sentences. Conjunctions. A word that joins word or words group. Fan, voice, for, and, nor, but, or, yes, so. Here are the examples. Coordinating for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Correlative, either or, neither nor, both and. Subordinating, before, after, during, until, whereas. Let's go to the mall and the movies. And is conjunction. I love the food, but I wouldn't go back due to the price. But is also a conjunction. Will you go there with me tomorrow? With is conjunction. It was funny, yet I didn't laugh. Yet is conjunction. Would you rather see a comedy or an action movie? Rather or. Both of them are conjunctions. Here comes interjections. An interjection is a word or words of shock or surprise. It is usually used by itself and is followed by an exclamation point. Examples are wow, cool, awesome, and so on. Here is the practice of parts of speech. The old tired man was sitting under a tree and patiently waiting for his son to arrive. Yes. Now The is article, old and tired are adjectives because they are telling you more about the man, which is a noun. Was sitting, verb. Under preposition, a article, tree, noun, and is connecting a noun with an adverb. That's why it is called conjunction. Patiently, adverb. Waiting, verb. For preposition, his pronoun, son, noun. To arrive, that is verb. Do you understand? Determine the parts of speech in these sentences. Still waters run deep. Waters is noun and still is describing the noun. That's why it is an adjective. Run is verb and deep is telling you more about the verb. That's why it is an adverb. He still lives in that house. He is a pronoun. Lives is a verb and still is adding to the meaning of verb. That's why it is an adverb. In is a preposition and house is a noun. After the storm comes the calm. Storm and calm are nouns. After is a preposition that shows the relationship between storm and comes is a verb expressing a state or action. The after effects of the drug are bad. Drug and effects are nouns. Are is a verb and bad is an adjective. After is also used as an adjective to modify the meaning of effects. The up train is late. Train is a noun. Late and up modify its meaning. So they are adjectives and is expresses the state. So it's a verb. It weighs about a pound. It is a pronoun. Weighs is a verb. Pound is the name of a measure. He told us all about the battle. He is a pronoun. Told is verb. Us is a pronoun. About is preposition that shows the relationship between us and battle because battle is also a noun. He was only a yard off me. He is a pronoun. Was is a verb. Only is an adjective. Yard is a noun. Of preposition and me is a pronoun. Suddenly one of the wheels came off. Suddenly adverb because it modifies came off. One is an adjective because it modifies wheels and came is a verb. Mohammedans fast in the month of Ramadan. Mohammedans noun है, fast verb, month noun, Ramadan noun, and in is preposition. He kept the fast for a week. He is a pronoun. And what is kept? Kept is a verb. Fast is a noun. For is preposition and week is noun. He is on the committee. He is a pronoun. Is a verb. On preposition and committee is a noun. Let us move on. Let and move are verbs while us is a pronoun. Sit down and rest a while. Sit and rest. Sit and rest are verbs. Down is an adverb and a while is also an adverb. These are modifying the verbs they follow. I will watch while you sleep. I and you are pronoun. Will, watch and sleep are verbs and while is a preposition. They while away their evenings with books and games. They is pronoun. Evenings, books and games are noun. While away is a verb because it means to pass their time. With is a preposition and is a conjunction. Here are the more exercises with sample answers. Kindly go through all these sentences by yourself and inshallah ta'ala you will be able to identify all the parts of speech used in these sentences. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.